Good morning, everyone. I hope that you have had a wonderful, wonderful weekend so far. From your work week that you had last week, today is starting a new week. Yes, it is. So today I wanted to get on here and just say that I am so very thankful for those of you who have stayed with me on my YouTube journey. And yes, I don't get on here all of the time. And that's because I have been busy working on my new project, which I just released. And I just wanted to come and tell you that K Gift Designs have finally been released. My website is live as I speak. And all of the projects that I have been working on, I am starting my own, I'm not going to say jewelry line, but I'm making handcrafted jewelry, custom jewelry, things like that. And I'll probably be throwing some digital products on there. I'm also on Etsy, where some of my jewelry is, and I'm about to upload some digital products. So I will make sure I link the description down below so that you will know how to find my businesses. Yes, I'm just so excited. kgiftdesigns.com. I will link it below. But nonetheless, I wanted to say, hey, welcome back to my channel. For those who are already subscribers, or if you're not a subscriber, you just sometimes you happen upon my channel and you like what you've seen, you like what you heard, then become a part of the family of Kay Lene. That's what I'm calling my channel. But I have been thinking lately about changing my banner a little bit, being a little bit more creative, changing the color scheme. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, you know. I don't want to be boring, but, I like how a lot of the young people are doing their banners. They're so creative. But, I thought about some things and I said, Keish, be authentically you. Be you. And that's how I like to be. But I also want to make a little bit of changes. It's 2023. Why not? Why not? So in the near future, you will see a little difference in my banner, how I do my intros. Sometimes I'm going to show an intro in front of my videos. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'm going to have an outro. Sometimes I won't. But I'm going to set up a schedule for me to be able to record videos. And I'm thinking of doing something new as well. It is called, well, it's not anything actually new, but it's new for me, where you're batching your videos so they can premiere on certain days. And I'm thinking of trying that method. I think will be a little bit easier for me to get it out because I'm so busy. And what I wanted to do and started off doing with YouTube seems to be falling behind, but that's okay. Because the one thing about YouTube, you can continue to learn and grow organically and just get back on there, get back in the race. And while I'm speaking of getting back in the race, I just wanted to come on here and motivate you today that whatever it is that you have on your mind or in your heart, those lists that you have been creating for years, get back to it. Don't worry about what other people say. Excuse me. Don't worry about what other people say. The saying goes, there's nothing to it but to do it. The other saying goes, nothing hurts a fail but a try. So get out there and try it. I have been trying to be an entrepreneur for many, many years. I've tried Mary Kay. I've tried Avon. I'm still going to go back to that because I love doing it, making baskets. And people always say, when are you going to start making baskets again? I probably will get back into making baskets. I love making baskets for different occasions. And you may see some of that on my website. And on my Etsy, I'll probably be bringing that back alive again. But nonetheless, anything that you feel your heart's desire that you want to do, get to it. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone discourage you. I am here to encourage you to go for your dreams. I'm here to encourage you to be all that you can be. Why? Because it's in you. I have 2 projects. Well, one more project is coming out. When it becomes live on Amazon, I will definitely let you know. It's a book that I created. And that's the second book. It's going to be part of a series. And I think that anyone that wants to read it, it seems like it's going to be more geared towards women, but it's really not. Anyone that wants to read it, you want to gift it to someone, a sister, mother, aunt, cousin, a auntie, a mama, whoever you want to gift it to, you can gift it to them. I assure you they will be blessed. Also, before I move on, check me out on Amazon.com. I have a journal up. It's called the Self-Care Log. It's just a book that you can write all of your thoughts in, your self-care routines, your self-care tips, all those kind of things. And I will be getting back on here and re-talking about self-care, self-awareness, and how that looks to us and what we can do in this new year of 2023 with our self-care. And because it's good to take care of ourselves. And because there's people that will help us, but we have to understand that some things we should learn to do on our own so that we can make ourselves happy. Because I've said this before, happiness starts with you. Only you can make yourself happy, and the people around you, they add to your happiness. So I want you to be happy today. I want you to understand that today being the first day of the week can also be the first day that you start on your journey of not just self-care, but self-motivation. You're starting on your journey of picking the project that you've been working on and start working on it now. That you've been dibbling and dabbling, and sometimes you write some notes. You've been doing research. You know, we've all been there. I've been there many, many times. And having fear to get out there and step into the universe and letting the world know, hey, I'm here, I exist. Guess what? Do it. I implore you. I encourage you. I motivate you today to do that which you desire. Come along. Let's get on this ride together. Okay? Let's get on this entrepreneurship ride together. There is room for everyone. Yes, sometimes you hear people say, and people like to put you down, including your family. They'll say things, well, I don't really do accounts, or I don't like to buy things online. I don't like to do this. I don't like to do that. Understand this, okay? That things that you do is not necessarily for your family, but it could be. And I'm not necessarily saying like if you have children, because you always want to create a legacy for your children. But I mean, if you don't have children, other family members, you have to learn to do things on your own and for yourself, because that's what will make you happy, right? So the thing that I'm saying to you today is get out there. Excuse me, y'all. Let me get a little sip because I don't know why I'm like that through this whole video. Bitter. So good. Cran apple. Delicious. A little bitter. Sometimes we want to please family and friends, but at the end of the day, you have to learn how to please yourself. You have to learn how to get out there and do the things that you feel works for you. Okay? So I encourage you to get out there and not worry about whatever it is you want to sell, whatever it is you want to create and make, that you're giving it to the people that is in your circle. And it would be nice for those people that are in your circle to be your biggest supporters. But I'm here to tell you that sometimes that just don't happen. There are billions, millions upon billions of people on this earth. Someone out there is allotted to your hands, as they say, to buy your products, to buy your creations, to become your friends. There are seasons that we learn. Season to be wealthy, season to be poor, season to be wise, season to be sick. We live in seasons as the weather. We got winter, spring, summer, fall, and those things that's in between. We don't know if we're in the winter or we're in the fall. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's spring or summer. You know, those in between moments where they say it's cold, we get outside, it's warm. Okay. We have those different things in our lives, those different seasons in our lives with not only people, but things that come into our atmosphere, into our space. Okay. So don't worry about it if this season is not for you, because you have next season to get it all together. Get all your information together. Get all your creative ideas together. Do your research. Buy your material. Start making, start creating. And then when you feel like you're ready, like I did, and you want a website, start working on it. Now, you can pay someone to create your website because that would be nice for them because their business is web design. But I did it on my own because it gave me a sense of accomplishment. Now, yes, it may look amateur to some people, and that's okay because it's my first website. And the only way and the only place for me now is to go up because I know that I can do better. But right now, what I have created for myself is better for me at this moment and at this season. See where I'm going with that? So do what it is you want to do. Stay motivated. Get that list out. Check it off. I have checked off 3 things off my list so far, and I have more. Don't call it a bucket list. Bucket lists, people usually say that when they about to kick the bucket, as they say. But we can change that terminology around and put down you have a motivational list. You have an entrepreneur list. You have a positivity list. Or you have a creative list, things that you've always wanted to do. Let's call it this. Things I've always wanted to do list. I like that one. Yes. Things I've always wanted to do list. Make your list. Write it down. Make it plain. Make it simple for you. Don't listen to the netizens, as they say. Don't listen to the naysayers, as they say. Don't listen to anyone that wants to give you negativity about the dream that you have for yourself. I had a dream I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I kept working at it and kept working at it till I found my niche. I found that thing that I like. Now, it's a little hard. Believe me, it's hard because there's some things I don't know how to do, but they say practice makes perfect. Or is it practice takes perfect? Or we could say perfect takes practice. So you got to keep doing it over and over and over again. Because at the end of the day, we want a very good result, right? We want a very good result. I can't quite see what my shirt says right now. If I can back up a little bit, I guess I'm not really in frame, but I have this sign on my door. And I'm not sure of how many of you are spiritual out there, but it's okay. Because sometimes even the ones that's not so spiritual, they find a way to pray. And I'm going to turn this around, okay? I'm going to turn this around so that you can see what it says. So let's figure out how we're going to do this. Sometimes these cameras, you got to do what you got to do. So here we go. It says, I'm going to come out of frame. Let's pull back a little bit. It says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. That's a true saying. That's a true saying. It's a true saying. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. It don't have to be too little. It don't have to be too big. Just make your requests known. And before I get off of this platform, I wanted to say, have a wonderful day. Live on purpose. Live intentionally. And live your dream. Just live your dream. And next time you see me on here, I have some tips that I want to talk about. And you just have to get back on to see what that is. Thank you for staying this long and listening. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Until next time, bye-bye.